Give it up to her. Stay standing. And D, I'll help you out there with the computer. Everyone stand up if you haven't had a chance to. If you'd like to, stretch out your legs. Move it around a little bit. Yeah, yawn. I see that. Nice, Callie. Very good. Yeah. How's that feel? Does that feel good? Yeah. Still change something, right? Okay. Now, take your hand like this. Palm facing you. Bend down a little bit at the waist. Pat yourself on the back, right there. Say good job, me.
Good job, me.
Good job, you, for being here today. And like Aaron said, making it a priority to be here at every single event, right? Let's have a big hand for all the speakers today. How awesome. So, I am not going to take a ton of time. I'm going to briefly cover the comp plan, and here it is. Here's the comp plan. No, I'm joking. Okay, that's awkward. I brought this up here because so many people ask us about our jugs. And so I just want to put it
Can I feel your jokes?
Okay, is everybody done? Is everybody good? Okay, everybody's good. All right. So our BTT delivery systems, Nikki and I choose to deliver our Beyond Tangy Tangerine with this giant water bottle, and we sometimes affectionately refer to them as something else. So the reason we do it is this. I know a lot of people online are like, what is this about? And tons of people have asked this, right? So it's a 3/4 gallon bottle, and we put our 2 scoops of BTT in there, and we're drinking it throughout the day. And just the reason is to keep that steady flow of the nutrition into our bloodstream. Because, you know, if I were to mix it into an 8-ounce jug, 2 scoops of BTT, and slam it, what happens is your body uses what it needs at that moment in time, and the rest of it is just that's water soluble, right? So it is cheap insurance, as Dr. Wallach likes to call it, right? So we like to slowly introduce that into our body so we can constantly have those minerals and vitamins absorbing as we're using those throughout the day for our daily things, right? So your body is always using the vitamins and minerals. That's why we always need to keep that coming. So, oh yeah, that's her jug. I stole Nikki's water. There you go. Okay. So you're welcome. For those of you who keep asking about that, but it's a really good conversation starter. So people are, what's in your drink? And Nikki's like, well, I have a choice. Do I tell them, or do I say, oh, don't worry about it, it's this and that, and move on, based on if I want to work with them or not work with them, right? But anyway, that's a different topic. So Juliet is actually going to come up here after I'm done, and we're going to do raffles. So she's got some stuff to give away. So everybody say, thanks, Juliet.
Thanks, Juliet.
And Tom and Denise. Thank you, Tom and Denise. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Tom and Denise.
Yep. And then we're going to want to talk about this Red Lady Challenge briefly as well. So I want to use this really quickly because we're going to talk about the comp plan. So who wants to be a 5-star executive? Okay. Does anyone want to tell me why they want to be a 5-star executive? We just talked about our why, right? Dee, why do you want to be a 5-star executive?
Because then I have all 4 freedoms.
All 4 freedoms.
I want for the rest of my life.
Time, health, wealth, community.
And community.
Yeah. Wonderful.
And I've shared it with enough people that have that as well, that we can start being world changers.
That's right. Amazing. Beautiful. That's beautiful, right? It's amazing. John, why do you want to be a 5-star?
I want to be able to look in the mirror and just say that I believe in that guy enough to do it.
Oh, amen, brother. That's good. That's really good. Wow, powerful, powerful stuff. So, 5-star executive is essentially the top of the compensation plan, right? There's some other ranks on here called ambassador, and we have a handful of those. We have one in the room, and we have a handful in this group as well. And let's just say 5-star executive comes with a certain amount of freedom, right? I mean, to do whatever it is that you want to do. with your life. So, how many people who just, because me included, I want to be 5-star too. How many can tell me what a sales associate is? Right? Of the people who raise their hands, okay? I hope everyone can tell us what a sales associate is, because that's the brick rank, right? I'm going to draw it out briefly. And the other rank you need to know is 1-star executive. So when you enroll anyone in this business, they go on your front level. This is called the unit level compensation plan. And when you enroll a customer, you enroll a distributor. They go on one line. So here's you. That's your business center right there. My wife and I share one. So that's us. Anyone we enroll goes right here on this front line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 1,000, right? Infinity. So our first objective when we enroll anybody, so let's say this isn't you anymore, this is the person you just enrolled, your first objective with them is to help them get 4 people, right? Because their money's back in their pocket right there, like just like that, right? So we want to help them do that, just like John talks about so expertly. And this is what it looks like. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, 3 of these people are your business builders, ideally, right? If you don't have any business builders in here, they're all customers. Enroll a few more, right? Until you have the business builders. But let's say 3 of these want to build a business, and they want to become sales associates. That's going to turn you into a 1-star. But here's the qualifications for that. So, actually, first let's do sales associate. So let's remove him, and we'll make this a sales associate level. This is what it looks like. Your first objective is to help your person have a 150 order and enroll 3 people underneath them with 50. Sorry for my handwriting. Okay, this makes you a sales associate. This makes your person a sales associate. And you want that because they're going to start earning a paycheck, right? And these can be, I love how Youngevity did this. These can be customers or distributors. Is that awesome? Yeah. They recently did that, okay? So these can be somebody who's like, I need to get some new pet products for my cat, right? And they just order some pet products. That makes you a sales associate. Now your objective is to have 3 of these on your first level. That's your next objective, to hit 1-star, okay? So once you hit 1-star, that's it. You know the entire compensation plan. That's it. You know it all. So 1-star looks like this. This board needs some love, by the way. This board needs some love. It needs some cleaning. All right. So 250. This is your personal order. These are your sales associates at 150 now. Okay, and now of course these people have this is the structure you need right here. So these people each have 3 underneath them. So they're qualified sales associates. 50, right? These are all 50s, okay? So there's some other qualifications that come with this though. At 1-star executive, okay? Don't laugh. Yeah. Yeah, handwriting was not my strong suit in school.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
But you still get paid.
I still get paid. That's right, bro. That's exactly right. Is that wonky or is that me?
It's wonky.
Both.
Okay. All right. So 1-star executive. So now the thing is though, is what we need is overall qualifying volume of 5,400. Okay. And that's going to be in your entire group, your entire team has 5,400 qualifying volume in your first 3 levels. So you have to have these sales associates on your front line, front level. So as a leader, right, we're 1-star executives. All of you here, 1-star executives. Between now and next month, you can become a 1-star executive. So Super Saturday next month is like the 11th or 14th. The 14th of next month. Mark that in your calendars. If you're not a 1-star, guess what your goal to be a 1-star is? The 14th of next month, right? So, where's I going with that? So once we can all do that, right? But how do we do it? We need overall qualifying volume of 5,400 on your first 3 levels. So as leaders, as one-stars, we're making sure our front-level sales associates, we're looking and we're checking on their business. We're saying, how you doing? How are your customers doing? How are your business builders doing? How's your new person you just enrolled? How are they coming along? And we're making sure our qualifications are, we have a sales associate qualified, 3 sales associates qualified on our first level. Once we can get that buttoned up, then we're looking at our overall volume. Because it's easy to get this personal order of 250, right? Is it easy to get 250 personal orders? Oh my gosh. If you have 90 for life in your body every month, which you should, that's 200 right there, right? At least if you're, a spousal, married couple. If not, you're a single person. One of them is 100. One healthy body is 100. You can find shampoo and all those things that Dee talked about with us, to make up the rest of the 250, right? We have a few staples in our house, right? We have the pollen burst, that's a staple. We have, then we try, what's that? Fit Shake is a staple. We have so many different staples in our house that we far exceed that, right? And, but then what we do too is we try a new product every month on our auto ship. So we just got a True to Life cleanse. Has anyone tried this cleanse from True to Life? Okay, so we're excited to try that. She's making a face. It must have worked, right?
Oh, it's effective.
Yeah, it's effective. Okay, good. So we're trying to. So this is easy to do, right? So this is your personal qualifying order. Okay, you guys, we got to know this as leaders. Okay, if I'm going to be a 1-star and teach other people to be 1-stars.
Navigator.
Getting directions to 1-star.
But we don't, yeah. That's the directions to 1-star right there, yeah. So we all want to be 5-stars. We got to know how to create 1-stars, right? So this is information we need to know. So our job is to make Jessica a 1-star, Amber a 1-star, Marenko and Diane a 1-star, Callie a 1-star. That's our goal, that's our objective. So we got to know that we know this. And so we're checking on our team. How are they doing? So 5,400 is easy to do. Now, this is the qualifying ranks for sales associate. If all I did was enroll 3 people and they ordered 150 each, and then they each got 3 customers with 50 each, right? I would have 3 sales associates. But I would not have 5,400 overall group volume in my first 3 levels, right? However, if I was duplicating CEO packs, I would. In 1 month's time, if I enrolled someone here, and someone here with CEO packs, that's how much volume is that? 1,500, okay? And now I help them do the same. There's not 1,500. There's not 1,500, these 3. There's not 1,500. 3,000, 4,500, plus 1,500, what is that? 6,000. Plus my order. My overall group volume is taken care of, right? So in 1 calendar month, we can be duplicating 1-star executives. So getting started training, you guys, the only reason that exists is to duplicate your business. That's the only reason it exists. Duplication. Am I right?
Yes.
So if my business doesn't duplicate, I don't have a business. I'm just a glorified manager.
Yeah.
Right? So we have duplication now, which is huge. And now we know what we're duplicating. It's 1-stars. So once we know these structures, we can know how to duplicate that forward, right? So we're teaching our team this. Use the system, duplicate a system. That's what we're teaching, right, Jessica? Duplicate a system. So that's it. That's 1-star executive. That gets you there. And I'll tell you what, guys, if you tell yourself that's hard to do, it will be.
Yeah.
It will. If you tell yourself that's simple to do, it will be. If you tell yourself you can do this in 1 month time, it will be. So I'll tell you a quick story and then I'll bring Juliet up. Because this makes sense to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Does everybody get what a 1-star executive is now? Yeah. So guys, just duplicate these right here. Boom. Because I can turn this guy into a 1-star by just doing this, right? If I'm duplicating CEO packs, right? Just do this. Just enroll 3, tell them to enroll 3. Enroll 3, tell them to teach them to enroll 3 using the systems duplication, right? So quick story. Everybody heard of Eric Worre?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody been to one of Eric Worre's network marketing pro events? Yeah, phenomenal, right? Absolutely phenomenal. Love what that guy's doing. And very professional, very professional. Love how he elevates the profession of network marketing. He had a speaker. Does anybody know who Holton Buggs is?
Mhm.
Yep. You guys heard of this man? I had never heard of this man. He took the stage of course, you have to be a 7-figure earner in the industry of network marketing to take the stage on one of those events. Meaning your network marketing business made you 7 figures in 1 calendar year. Okay?
They have to send in like documentation.
They have to be legit.
They have to be totally legit.
Like
They
you
cannot
can't,
say,
there's no fudging it. Like there's no smoke and mirrors.
Mhm.
You have to have earned $1 million plus in your business in a year to take that stage. So here's Holton Buggs. I don't even know what company he's with. I don't frankly care. But he got me out of my comfort zone. Because this is crazy. I didn't know this was even possible. And that's what's crazy. Like you start to open your mind to new possibilities. He goes, I am where I am today because of my first week in business. Really? So he elaborates on it. And he starts talking about how he did 4 home meetings his first day. 4. He started at 6 o'clock. He had a home meeting. Then he had another one at 8 o'clock. Then he had another one at like 9:30. Then he had another one at like 11 o'clock at night. And he just packed in his house full of people. He called everyone he knew. And you know what he did before the home meetings? He had people on conference calls. He called his top 16, 30 people on his list. He said, listen, I think he called the first 30 people on his list. He said, listen, I need you to get 20 people on this conference call I'm doing. So he didn't invite them to anything. He just told them to invite their people. So he had like 150 people on one conference call. His first ever conference call. He enrolled, I don't know how many. And then he's like, okay, in 1 hour, we're going to do another conference call. This guy's like, I'm just like, wait, what? He, like, seriously? That's crazy. So you know what he did in his first month? His goal was to make $250,000 his first month.
Oh.
He missed it. He made $189,000. His first month. That's crazy. So I'm not saying do that. Like, don't call 30 people and put them on a conference call. Like, if that doesn't work for you, that's not who you are. That's just kind of who he is, right? That's his personality. We're teaching to invite the way you are to who you are as a person. We have a personality that's like a culture of relationship and community, and a culture of sharing and caring with people. So we're going to spend the time with them. We're going to get to know their needs. We're going to but what he said, his thing was to compress time frames. That's what he said. He said, I'm going to talk to this many people anyway. Why don't I do it in a day or 2 days? So I'm not suggesting you do that. What I'm suggesting is that it's all possible.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm suggesting, is it's all possible, right? That's it. So don't tell yourself you can't, because you won't. Tell yourself it's possible, and you might. Okay, so I'm going to bring Juliet up here. Thank you guys for spending some time with us.